I, Michael, need to talk to you, and it has to be now. Don't you dare ignore this. Don't test heaven's patience. Don't think for one moment that you can delay this conversation or push it aside like the other messages you scrolled past or half believed. I am not here to flatter you. I am not here to entertain you. I am here because heaven commanded me to break into your moment, to interrupt your thoughts, and to tell you what is about to unfold. This is not a suggestion. This is not a polite request. This is an urgent call from the throne of God. My wings are heavy because I flew into this moment carrying words etched in fire. My voice shakes the heavens and the earth, and if you continue to close your ears, you will feel the weight of my anger. Not because I hate you, but because I have fought for you too long to watch you throw it away. Do you realize how many times I have stood between you and death? How many times I have drawn my sword in silence while you slept, completely unaware of the shadow that hovered near your door? You think you made it through this year by chance? No. It was my sword that cut down what was coming against you. It was my shield that blocked the arrows you never saw. It was my voice that cried out before the throne of God, reminding him of his promises over you. And yet you sit here still doubting whether this message is real, still questioning whether heaven is serious. My child, I am telling you plainly, this is the final moment of hesitation. This is the time where you must decide once and for all whether you will listen or whether you will resist. But if you resist, do not mistake my silence for approval. I am not here to entertain your rebellion. I am here to demand your attention. The hour has shifted. The clocks of heaven have turned, and a decree has been written with your name on it. A decree that will change your life in ways you cannot even imagine. But decrees are not automatic. They require alignment. They require surrender. They require your yes. And you have hesitated too long. I have watched you pray for help while ignoring the very instructions given to save you. I have watched you ask God for signs and then pretend not to see them when they appeared. I have watched you delay, while the enemy laughed, thinking he could buy time and steal what was yours. But no more. I am here now because the delay ends. The pretending ends. The silence ends. Don't make me angry, child. You don't know the fire I carry. When I fought against the dragon, my sword split the heavens. When I threw Lucifer down, he trembled under the authority of my king. And now I stand here for you, pleading and commanding at the same time, wake up. You cannot treat this as just another message. This is not another day. This is not another scroll. This is the moment written in eternity, where heaven's patience has turned into urgency. Where mercy has turned into divine exposure. Where silence has turned into thunder. You must understand, everything around you is shifting, and if you are not awake, you will miss the call. There are people around you who pretend to care but are destroying you. I have seen them. I have stood in rooms you could not see. I have listened to conversations behind closed doors. I have watched them smile at you while plotting against you. And now I am shaking the ground to expose them. Do not fight me when the truth is revealed. Do not cling to them when I rip the mask off their faces. Because I promise you, child, if you choose them over truth, you will fall with them. I am not here to negotiate. I am here to protect destiny. God has chosen you, and His word over your life cannot be void. But if you cling to what I am removing, you will delay the very miracle you've been praying for. Listen closely. You think you have time, but you don't. That is why I am speaking with fire. You think you can wait another day, but every day you wait, the enemy buys ground. And I will not let him any more. I have cried out to you in dreams. I have whispered to you through strangers. I have sent chills through your body when danger was near. I have lit up your spirit when you prayed. And still, you doubted. Still, you questioned. Still, you let fear tell you God forgot you. But I am standing here to tell you, God did not forget. I never left. You never walked alone. Every tear you cried, I carried it before the throne. Every heartbreak you endured, I recorded it in the book of justice. And now the book is being opened. Now the pages are turning. Now the day of reckoning has arrived. You wonder why your life has felt so heavy. You wonder why people turned on you for no reason. You wonder why doors closed that should have opened. It was because someone stood in the way. Yes, a woman. Finally, God is exposing this woman. The one who smiled in your face while poisoning your name. The one who claimed to protect you but secretly envied you. The one who smiled at your light but worked to dim it. She thought she was hidden. She thought her whispers were secret. She thought her masks would last forever. But I, Michael, saw everything. I walked into her shadows and saw the darkness of her heart. And now God has written her exposure into your story. Don't tremble when you see the truth. Don't collapse when you hear the confessions. Don't run back when you see her cry. Because this is divine justice. And justice doesn't always look pretty. It looks like masks falling. It looks like tears flowing. It looks like betrayal revealed. But it also looks like freedom. It looks like restoration. It looks like the chains snapping that you didn't even realize you were carrying. You are stepping into a freedom so deep that your spirit won't even recognize the weight it used to live under. You are stepping into a blessing so massive that even your enemies will gasp. That is why the exposure is necessary. God cannot build your palace on rotten foundations. He must tear down the lies first. And that is what's happening now. I need you to hear me. Stop doubting yourself. The enemy has used your own mind as a weapon against you. He whispered that you were crazy. He whispered that no one loved you. He whispered that your prayers didn't work. And you believed too much of it. But I am slamming my sword into the ground right now to break that lie. You are not crazy. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are beloved. You are chosen. You are guarded. I have been by your side since the day you were born, and I am not leaving now. I have watched every battle, every heartbreak, every betrayal. I have wept when you wept. I have shouted when you triumphed. And I will not stand here quietly while you throw away your destiny because of fear. This is not the time to shrink. This is not the time to apologize for your light. This is not the time to hide behind excuses. God is calling you into fullness, into boldness, into the destiny He wrote for you before the foundation of the world. And if you ignore me now, if you turn away, you will break my heart. Do you understand that? Angels weep. I have wept over you. Because I see what's written in your scroll. I see the promises etched in gold. I see the nations waiting for your voice. And yet you hesitate. Child, don't make me angry. Don't force me to stand here with fire in my wings and watch you sabotage yourself. Choose destiny. Choose obedience. Choose life. I am not telling you this to scare you. I am telling you this to save you. This is the moment you prayed for. This is the answer you begged God to send. And now here I am, carrying words too heavy to delay. You must rise. You must accept. You must step out. You must cut ties with what is killing you. You must let go of who God is exposing. You must believe the truth even when it hurts. Because only then will the blessings pour. Only then will the restoration come. Only then will the inheritance be released. I will not leave your side. But I need your yes. Right now. Not later. Not tomorrow. Now. I, Michael, need to talk to you, and it has to be now. Don't you dare ignore this and make me angry. You don't understand how close you are to losing everything if you look away, if you hesitate, if you try to convince yourself this is just another word you can dismiss. I am not speaking for myself. I am speaking because heaven ordered me to. God has sent me as His messenger, as His protector, as the one who stands with the sword of justice. And now, this is your moment of truth. You may think you can wait, but there is no waiting. The clock has already struck. You are standing at the edge of a divine moment that cannot be repeated, and if you let it pass, your future will shatter in ways you cannot imagine. That is why I am here, shouting through the veil, ordering you to open your eyes, to open your heart, to open your spirit right now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. I have stood over you while you slept. I have fought battles for your soul that you never even knew about. I have wrestled with demons that came for your mind, for your health, for your finances, for your love, for your very breath. I have stood with flaming wings around your bed while shadows tried to whisper to you in your dreams. I have fought them back. I have spoken your name in heaven's courts. And yet, I weep, because you still hesitate. You still think you have time. You still think you can ignore the warning. But you cannot. Do not make me angry by closing this message. Do not push me away. Because this is not a game. This is the voice of urgency. This is the last chance before the curtain falls and the exposure takes place, whether you are ready or not. You think people around you love you, but do you not feel the tension in your spirit? You've known for a long time that something wasn't right. You felt the unease, the sudden shifts in conversations, the way someone close to you smiled in your face but kept knives hidden in their pockets. You excused it. You called it misunderstanding. You told yourself to be kind. But kindness has cost you too much. While you were showing mercy, they were showing deceit. While you gave them love, they gave you betrayal. Do you want to know the truth? Finally, God is exposing this woman. Yes, her. The one you thought you could trust. The one who wrapped herself in false sweetness, in pretend prayers, in fake concern. But her heart was never for you. Her lips blessed you, but her thoughts cursed you. She walked with you, but only to lead you into a trap. She watched you struggle and secretly rejoiced. And heaven has had enough. God has pulled the curtain back. God says it stops here. She will be stripped of the power she thought she had over you. She will be revealed for what she is. But you cannot hesitate, because if you do, the exposure will break you instead of free you. I am warning you now because your soul is in danger of delay, and delay is destruction. The father is tired of watching his child being played. He is tired of seeing you robbed of peace, joy, abundance, and clarity. He has seen the tears you cried in silence. He has seen you wondering why life kept collapsing at the edge of breakthrough. He has seen you blaming yourself when the truth is this: they sabotaged you. They set traps. They whispered behind your back. They sold your name for jealousy. And you didn't know, because you loved too deeply. But I, Michael, tell you now, your season of blindness is over. God says it is time to see, and you will see. And when you do, you must not run from the truth. You must not try to cover it. You must not protect her lies anymore. Because if you do, the cost will be unbearable. That is why this message has to be now. That is why you must not ignore me. That is why I say, don't you dare make me angry by doubting this. You prayed for truth. You begged heaven for a sign. And here it is. Answered. Clear. Unshakable. There is a moment of divine exposure about to erupt in your life. People will reveal themselves. Watch carefully. Listen closely. The mask cannot stay on much longer. Even now, her words are faltering. Even now, her energy is breaking. Even now, she is growing nervous, because her spirit knows heaven is circling her. And you, chosen one, you are about to see why the delays were so long, why the betrayals were so sharp, why the loneliness pressed you down so heavily. It was all because they feared your destiny. But what they didn't know is that every attack only sharpened you, every betrayal only prepared you, every delay only made heaven's blessings stack higher. And now, the release is coming, and nothing can stop it. Nothing, unless you ignore this. Unless you turn your back now. Hear me. You are about to step into a season of radical change. But it will feel like shaking at first. Things will move quickly. You may lose connections. You may feel confused. But it is all part of the cleansing. Do not cry over who leaves. Do not beg for what ends. Do not fear what collapses. Because only what is false will fall. Only what was never meant to stay will break. And in its place, truth will rise. Love will rise. Peace will rise. God's abundance will flood your life. But it will not come gently. It will come like a rushing wind, tearing away the chains, exposing the traitors, and leaving only what is real. Do you understand? This is why you need me now. This is why I speak urgently. Because your destiny is not something to toy with. And every second you delay, the enemy laughs. Do not give him that satisfaction. I am not just a messenger. I am your defender. I stand with the flaming sword. I am the one God sends when battles are life or death. And this is life or death for your future. I need you to believe me. I need you to take this seriously. I need you to wake up and stop doubting. This is not coincidence. This is divine timing. Do not test God's patience by ignoring His word when He sends it directly to you. He has been merciful long enough. He has given time for repentance long enough. Now comes justice. Now comes truth. Now comes exposure. And you, chosen one, must be ready to step into it. The woman I speak of is trembling already. She feels the shift. She knows her time is short. She is scrambling to cover her tracks, but it's too late. God's light is too bright. Her whispers cannot drown out his thunder. And when the exposure comes, you will remember these words. You will know that Michael warned you. You will know that heaven loved you too much to leave you blind. And when it happens, don't run to her rescue. Don't try to soften the blow. This is God's justice. This is God's protection. This is God's way of cutting you free so you can fly without being tied to her chains. There is an inheritance over your life. A blessing so large that even you cannot imagine it. That's why the attacks were so strong. That's why the jealousy burned so fiercely. Because they saw glimpses of what was coming. They knew your destiny carried weight. They knew your name was written in places of honor. They knew your light was not ordinary. And they feared it. So they tried to crush it. But what they didn't know is that every attack was written into the story, every wound was turned into wisdom, every scar became a testimony. You are stronger now than you have ever been. And heaven is ready to release what was delayed. But only if you stand in truth. Only if you obey. Only if you hear my warning and act on it. The days ahead are critical. Listen to me, watch carefully. Watch who calls you. Watch who suddenly changes their tone. Watch who tries to get close when the blessings begin to appear. Watch who speaks doubt when you share your dreams. Watch who smiles too wide but feels heavy in spirit. I am exposing them through your discernment. Do not ignore the signs. Do not excuse the behavior. Do not let pity blind you again. God is not playing. This is your turning point. This is your breakthrough. This is the hour of justice. Do not throw it away. And when you feel fear rise, remember this: you are not alone. I stand with you. Heaven stands with you. The Father Himself has declared you chosen. You cannot fail if you walk in His will. The woman cannot destroy you. The enemies cannot bind you. The curses cannot hold you. You are covered in the blood of the Lamb. You are guarded by angelic fire. You are marked with divine authority. Nothing formed against you shall prosper. But the condition is this: do not ignore me. Do not dismiss this. Do not make me angry by doubting the word I was ordered to deliver. This is it. The moment. The exposure. The awakening. I am Michael. And I tell you again, I need to talk to you, and it has to be now. Do not dare ignore this. Do not test heaven's patience. Do not risk your destiny. Because once this exposure begins, there is no turning back. And once the blessings start to flow, you will see why the fight was so fierce. Hold on. Believe. Obey. And watch what your God is about to do. If you believe in God, type Amen. My beloved, listen with your heart, because this is not just a passing whisper but a thunder from the heavens directed only to you. I, Michael, have descended with a voice that cannot be silenced, and I tell you now, this message is for you and only you. Do not delay, do not postpone, do not push it aside, for timing is sacred in the realms of God. I come to you with urgency, not with softness alone, but with the fire of truth that pierces through confusion and breaks the chains of deception. When I say do not ignore this, it is because every moment you hesitate, a door is either closing or opening in the spiritual world, and your choice now will determine how your path unfolds in ways you cannot yet see. There are moments in life where a human soul is pushed to the edge between destiny and destruction, and right now you are standing on such an edge. Heaven has been watching the movements of your life. God Himself has seen the hidden conversations about you, the unseen whispers behind your back, the intentions of those who smile to your face but conceal knives in their hands. Nothing is hidden from His gaze. He has seen your sleepless nights, your weary spirit, and the burdens that press on your chest when no one else is around. You may have felt alone, but I tell you, you were never abandoned. God stationed me and my host to surround you even when you could not feel it. But I must warn you, there are forces that want to silence you, distract you, make you doubt, make you delay. That is why this message comes not gently but with urgency. I am speaking as Michael, not to comfort you only, but to shake you into awareness. Do not make me angry by ignoring what heaven has struggled to deliver into your hands. If you ignore this, it is not just a message you are overlooking, it is an opportunity, a divine window that God Himself carved open for you. Your prayers have not been in vain. Every tear you shed was collected in the vessels of heaven. Every sigh, every word of desperation, every whisper of, "Help me, Lord," has been heard. And now the answers you cried for are standing at your door. But here lies the danger: if you allow fear, doubt, or distraction to blind you, you may fail to open the door when the answer knocks. That is why I come with such force now, to shake the sleep from your spirit. You have been through battles others could not imagine. You have carried weights that would have crushed other souls, and yet you are still standing. That itself is proof that heaven has been preserving you. The attacks you survived were not ordinary. They were orchestrated by spirits of jealousy, manipulation, and betrayal working through people who should have loved you. God has exposed them in His time, but He has also kept some truths hidden until this very moment. I tell you now, there is a revelation coming that will break the final chains over your life. But you must be awake to receive it. Do not doubt what you are hearing. Do not say, maybe this is for someone else. No, this is for you. Your life has been under heaven's surveillance. Your name has been on the lips of angels. Your destiny is marked with oil in the courts of God. That is why the enemy tried so hard to confuse you, delay you, and make you feel worthless. If you were not carrying something of immeasurable value, you would not have been attacked so intensely. Your struggles are evidence of your divine assignment. Now I must tell you this truth: in the days to come, something will shift suddenly in your life. A person you least expect will appear. An opportunity you thought was long gone will return. A door that has been locked for years will creak open. But pay attention, because not everything that comes your way is from God. There will also be counterfeit offers, fake friends, people who come dressed in light but carry darkness in their hearts. That is why I, Michael, urge you now, sharpen your spirit in prayer. Do not lean on your own understanding. Every decision in this season must be guided by prayer and the whisper of the Spirit. You have been tested with delay, but this was not punishment. It was training. God allowed certain things to be withheld from you so that when the time came, you would recognize the real blessing from the counterfeit. He has been preparing your spirit to discern truth in a world full of lies. And I tell you, you are now entering the season where that discernment will save you. There is someone very close to you who has not revealed their true colors yet. God has allowed them to remain around you, but now heaven says it is time for them to be exposed. Their words are sweet, but their intentions are bitter. Their smiles are gentle, but their heart is envious. Pay attention, because God is already arranging the situation where their mask will fall. Do not be shocked. Do not fear. Simply know that heaven had already prepared you for this moment. And when it happens, do not cling to them, do not argue, do not try to fix what God Himself is tearing away. Release what heaven removes, because what is coming next will require your hands to be free. I see also a new blessing rising, financial doors, opportunities that will lift you higher, connections that will bring favor. These are not by chance. They are answers to your secret prayers. God has heard when you said, "Lord, if only you would make a way." He is making a way now. But again, do not make me angry by ignoring this truth. If you remain passive, if you stay silent when you should speak, if you hide when you should step out, the opportunity may slip past you. This is not a time to delay. Heaven says, rise, act, claim, move. My child, do not think that you are weak. You have the strength of heaven backing you. You may feel tired, you may feel drained, but the truth is this: God has been refilling you even while you slept. You are stronger than you think, wiser than you realize, and more protected than you can see. The enemy trembles not because of who you are in the flesh, but because of who stands beside you in the Spirit. Tonight, even as you read this, angels are stationed around you. The battles that try to reach you in dreams, the nightmares, the whispers of fear, they will not prevail. You are shielded. You are covered. And I tell you, your story is not ending in shame but in glory. Lift your eyes and see, God is preparing a table for you in the presence of those who doubted you. They will watch as you rise. They will see you walk into blessings they thought you would never touch. They will see doors open that they tried to close. And in that moment, they will know, it was not by your power but by God's hand. Do not let your faith fail now. Do not surrender to weariness. The finish line is closer than you think. The breakthrough is nearer than your doubts suggest. Hold on tightly. Trust Him completely. Pray with boldness. Walk with courage. Heaven is saying now, this is the hour you were waiting for. I, Michael, leave you with this command: stand firm. Do not be shaken. Do not let fear dictate your choices. Trust God, for He is with you. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You are chosen. You are loved. And if you will only believe and act, you will see the miracle unfold before your very eyes. My beloved child, listen closely, for I am pressing this message upon your heart with urgency that cannot be ignored. This moment is sacred, this moment is divine, and this moment is not like any other. You may feel the pull in your spirit, the trembling in your soul, the stirring that comes when heaven presses into your life in a way that cannot be denied. I, Michael, stand before you now with a voice that comes not from me but from the Almighty who sent me. I tell you this with urgency because the time to hear is now, the time to open your heart is now, the time to bow your head in prayer and surrender is now. Do not wait. Do not push this aside. Do not let distractions silence this truth. God says you have been walking through shadows that have tried to convince you that you are forgotten, but heaven has not abandoned you. The very breath that flows in your lungs right now is evidence that you are chosen to still walk in the light of His promise. Your enemies tried to bury you, they whispered against you, they plotted in hidden places where you could not see, but the Father in heaven saw every plot, every hidden move, every secret conversation spoken against you. Nothing was hidden from His eyes. Even now He orders me to speak, to press on your soul that you are covered, that you are not abandoned, and that nothing shall stand against the one whom God has marked as His own. My child, I need you to hear this: you cannot keep doubting yourself. You cannot keep allowing fear to whisper louder than faith. You cannot allow the enemy's lies to sound like truth when the voice of God is breaking through to you. The Almighty is calling you back to the center of His promise, to the center of His love, to the place where his angels stand guard around you. The battle that you have been in is not just in your mind, it has been spiritual. You have felt the weight of heaviness, the confusion, the sudden fear in the night, the strange silence that seems to fall over your prayers, but God wants you to know that none of this means He is absent. It means the enemy has been terrified of your breakthrough. You are closer than you realize, closer than you think, closer than you feel to the moment where everything changes, and the adversary is trembling because he knows what heaven has already decreed over your life. Do not underestimate the power that is with you. Do not underestimate the hand that lifts you. Do not underestimate the shield that surrounds you. You may feel small, you may feel weak, but I tell you with heaven's authority, the armies of God stand with you. When you cry, your tears are not wasted, they are gathered by the hand of the Father. When you pray, your prayers do not vanish into emptiness, they rise like incense before His throne. When you whisper in pain, when you call in silence, when you beg for help in the secret places of your heart, heaven hears you. And I tell you now that help is nearer than you realize. There is a storm, yes, but storms are only temporary. The clouds may be thick, but behind them the sun is still burning. The darkness may seem endless, but the dawn is already breaking. God says that you must not give up at this hour. The moment of giving up is the moment right before the release comes. That is why the pressure feels so heavy, why the weight seems unbearable, why you wonder if you will collapse. It is because the blessing is pressing at the doors of your life and the enemy wants nothing more than for you to walk away before you see it. My child, I, Michael, tell you this firmly, don't you dare give up now. Don't you dare walk away from your prayers now. Don't you dare allow yourself to believe the lie that you are alone. You are not alone. You are shielded. You are loved. You are guided. You are chosen. The hand of the Almighty is over you, and His Spirit has already marked your path. The attacks that you see now are a sign of how important you are in the kingdom of heaven. The greater the attack, the greater the destiny. The louder the lies, the greater the truth inside you. The harder the enemy fights, the stronger God's hand is moving to cover you. God says you have been asking questions in silence. You have been wondering, why me? Why this path? Why these battles? Why this pain? And He answers, because you are set apart. Because you carry a light that others cannot carry. Because your life is not random, but a chosen vessel for His glory. You did not go through all this for nothing. Every tear watered a seed of promise. Every sleepless night was counted by heaven. Every loss you thought broke you was a redirection toward your divine purpose. You do not see it yet, but the story is not finished. What has been hidden is about to be revealed, and what has been delayed is about to be released. My beloved, I urge you to rise. Lift your heart, lift your spirit, lift your prayers. Do not let fear steal the miracle that is waiting. Even as I speak this to you, heaven is moving. Angels are being sent forth to clear paths. Chains are breaking in the unseen. Locks are being shattered. Doors are being opened. Your name is being whispered before thrones of favor. Your destiny is being spoken aloud in places you cannot see. While men doubt you, heaven is endorsing you. While some may reject you, heaven is approving you. While you wonder if you will survive, heaven is declaring that you will thrive. Listen, my child, because I must repeat this with all seriousness, do not ignore this message. This is not just words, this is a warning, this is a call, this is an urgent trumpet sounding in your spirit. If you walk away from this moment, you risk silencing the very breakthrough you have been waiting for. That is why I say it so strongly. Don't you dare ignore this, don't you dare delay, don't you dare give in to doubt. Rise now. Pray now. Believe now. Act now. The heavens are open, the favor is descending, the victory is closer than the beat of your own heart. God is with you, and because He is with you, nothing will be able to stand against you. You are safe, even when it feels unsafe. You are held, even when you feel like you are falling. You are loved, even when loneliness tries to scream louder. The Almighty says, rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you, for my hand is upon you. And when God's hand is upon you, no power of darkness, no scheme of man, no plot of the enemy can undo what He has decreed. Hold on, my child. Stay strong. The miracle is already written with your name. The story is already sealed with your destiny. The blessing is already marked for your hands. Trust Him, for He has never left you. Trust Him, for His love is eternal. Trust Him, for His plans are greater than anything you could ever imagine. Trust Him, and you will see the promise unfold before your very eyes. This is the urgent message. This is the truth. This is the voice of heaven speaking to you now. I, Michael, deliver it to you with fire, with urgency, with love, with warning, with hope. Receive it, believe it, act on it, and watch the hand of God move.